Hello, 8th grade advisors. I'm going to be walking you through how to register your advisees on PowerSchool. Before we get started, there are a few things you should know. In the past, technology has been able to provide advisors with usernames and passwords for students' PowerSchool accounts. Because of updated encryption within the program, they are no longer able to provide us with that information. Students will have to log on to their account with you to submit their online registration. If any student can't log on, contact technology to reset their password. Please refer to the program of studies for the length of a course, whether it's a year or semester long. The credit amounts shown on the registration screen will all appear as one, even if they are a semester-long course. There are a few instances where you might not see the course a student is recommended for in the registration system. These include skills classes and some of the upper-level math classes. If this is the case, make a note on the paper registration form, and high school guidance will handle that student's online registration. You do not need to request study halls or learning center periods. The high school will add those after requests for courses have been made. Now that we have that out of the way, let's take a look at the online registration. You should have a completed paper registration form in front of you as you input the course requests online. When the student is logged on to their PowerSchool account, you will navigate to the class registration button on the left-hand side, over here, which will bring you to a page that looks like this. Please note that all students are automatically registered for Tech and Career and Intro to PE. You can see that there is a box with a course name and there is a check mark on the right-hand side. This shows that these fields have already been completed. The first subject you'll have to select is English. Click on the box with a pencil in it next to the red exclamation point to open your options. Let's say that this student is recommended for English 9 Honors. Click on the box next to that course and click OK. You will notice that the red exclamation mark has turned into a green check mark. You have successfully selected an English course. Next, you will click on the button for Science. This student was recommended for Earth Systems. Click on the box next to that course and click OK. Again, you will see that the red exclamation mark has switched to a green checkbox. Now we will move on to Math. This student was recommended for High School Algebra 1, and we will follow the same process. For Social Studies, the student was recommended for Global Explorations Honors, so that will be the course that we select. Now you will notice that the remaining subjects all already have green checkboxes, but no courses listed. This is because students are not required to take courses from each of these subjects as freshmen. Looking at the registration form, you will choose the subjects that the student has requested a course from and make course selections. For this sample student, they have requested French 2. So we will click on the Edit button, choose French 2, and click OK. This student also wants Band and is a GT Art student and selected Studio Art Honors. Click on the Edit button next to Fine Art. Select Concert Band, then look for Studio Art Honors. Remember that some subjects have more than one page of classes, so click the Next button and select Studio Art Honors. Click OK. You will now see 2 boxes with course names because 2 courses were selected. This student also wants to try Living History as an elective. Click on the elective box, click Living History, and click OK. You're going to ignore the additional request section. There are no classes within that option, but it's automatically generated by the PowerSchool program. Now, you'll review the courses you have selected to make sure they match what was on the paper registration form. When you're sure they are correct, you will click the Submit button at the bottom of the page. Since this is a sample screen, there isn't a Submit button for me to show you, but when you're in an actual student's account, it'll be down here on the bottom. If you get an error message when you submit, please review the courses selected to make sure they were selected correctly. If you still have an error, make a note on the paper registration form and high school guidance will input the student's request for you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at the high school and we'll answer as best we can. Thank you for watching and for all your help in registering your advisees for high school.